Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show podcast. We got special guests. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
That's Sean Patton.
That's not introducing yourself.
That's a friendly, and that's Ryan Donahue.
Wow, that's kind of your shtick. It's kind of an Abbott and Costello kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we point at each other and say,
Yeah.
Yep, that was cute.
Yeah. So you guys, they're coming on the podcast to promote their new podcast. And then I was like, "What's it called?" They're like, "I don't know."
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
We don't have a name yet.
Do you have microphones? Like, what? Do
Yeah,
you,
we've got all the.
No, we got all the stuff.
We got a
What did you get?
studio.
It
we
looks
got
sexy.
Microphones. We got a camera.
We got a Chad.
We got
I was saying to you guys before, you guys are getting into podcasting. This is the right time.
right time.
Like,
Absolutely.
I think
We
it's
felt
like-
now
you're
was the
these
time to push all the chips in.
either you're early right now.
It seems that way.
You guys are early to the
Well, I
party.
just didn't want to be the last human being on Earth without a podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm close. I'm close to it.
But
For
it's-
me, I
what,
believe
like,
in an eye of a storm,
Yeah.
and I think that's what we're in right now. It's about to pick back up.
the eye of what's.
Yeah,
what,
what's
what are
the
you talking
podcast
about?
The podcast profit storm.
No, I think this is like podcast. I think this is the wave of the future, really. And I think like you guys are getting in.
Yeah.
This is like you bought Apple stock in 1996. You know.
As a man who lost $10,000 in Bitcoin, I think I'm doing exactly the right thing.
I didn't know. Wait, I would have not have agreed to do a podcast with you if you had told me that.
Really?
Oh,
Why? Everyone did.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't.
I factually did not.
I didn't.
You didn't? Would you lose money on?
Fucking iced coffee, bro. I'm terrible with money. I have not.
$7 for this shit.
What this?
The iced coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Too
who's
much.
making bad investments when you think about it, you know?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I feel like we're about 5 years away from podcasts being mandatory by law. Like you have to have a podcast.
Please,
If you don't have a podcast, are you even a human?
please, Generalissimo, Emperor Trump, please make everyone.
Everyone has to have a podcast.
Honestly, if he started one, it would be over. No one would listen to any other podcast other than that.
Who, General Hood?
Trump. If
Oh,
Trump had
General
a podcast, it'd be incredible.
How is that actually not a thing yet?
He hasn't found out about it yet.
He just doesn't. He just
Yeah.
he thinks it's all.
It
a
hasn't
lie.
hit 70-year-old. It's just hitting like 50 and 60,
Is
and
he
it's going to go.
He's 70. Aren't they 80?
Yeah, they're pushing 80.
Well,
They're
you
both.
know.
It's funny whenever people,
What is time?
all the
That's a good
like
question.
insults Trump people launch at Biden. It's like, your boy's right fucking there, right?
Yeah,
he's
but
like
like-
6 months from the same shit.
I will say he carries it better.
He's
like he
not
looks
doing
more
it like
capable
that.
of rational thought.
He's not doing
Well,
it like
not rational.
Biden's doing it.
I'm just, what? Oh, what are you talking? What?
Being old.
I don't. Trump doesn't strike me as young and virile. Is that the word? Viral.
He's viral. Yeah.
Viral.
The man is viral.
He's very viral.
We can't
can
deny
agree to-
that.
We
yeah.
can agree to viral.
No, I mean, I think. I mean,
He sounds like a
in
rambling
comparison,
old fucking
he sounds
lunatic.
amazing.
Yeah, I think Biden just sounds old and just sounds old.
Dead.
But Trump sounds crazy.
If you-
sounds like
if
old,
you-
sounds like dementia rattled.
If you close your eyes during that debate, what I would imagine is two gentlemen wearing a barrel with suspenders
Yeah.
that are talking
About
to.
who's gonna go first down the waterfall?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why was that a thing back in the day?
Why not?
But it doesn't seem like a good idea.
It was like doing.
You're not going to survive Niagara Falls.
It was like doing cocaine during the pandemic. There was no hope.
There was no hope.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's the Dust Bowl.
Go down
like-
in a barrel. If you come out, become president.
exactly.
Yeah, you're a sharecropper.
Yeah.
Everything is dust. I'm going to go up to Niagara and
Yeah.
get me a barrel.
Old Niagara.
I'm going to go up to Old Niagara.
Old Niagara.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and get me a barrel.
Yep.
And then what happens? You get pussy after that? You
I
get a
think
medal?
you get a lot of pussy.
the
Absolutely.
president shakes your hand?
I feel like if you survive any like death-defying stunt,
Uh-huh.
you're guaranteed at least one round
Really?
of
Of a hoop skirt lady?
oh yeah.
Yeah, a little Bo Peep looking ass bitch.
There's definitely
Ooh,
just
that was nice.
Yeah.
I feel like it
Maybe that's
probably
like
wasn't
podcast
called a
myth.
waterfall until the first time a guy fell down it in a barrel.
Really?
It was probably called like a river. It was called a dead river.
I think
That's
you're-
where the river
This
dies.
is what
Dude, are
TLC
you
was
doing-
singing about.
You're doing that thing where we're comedians hanging out, but you're doing your A material
That's
right now. You're
Dude,
doing. It was called a water. I've heard that on stage.
Listen,
before.
I'm running my special right now.
Come on, dude.
This
Can't we
is
just
my
hang
new
out?
special right now.
Can't we just hang
where
out
I do
normally?
it during
This
a
guy always
podcast.
does. He's always doing this.
He's like,
Always
I
doing
bet
my
you it was called a
specials.
water.
He's got an hour on water.
I said dead water, a dead river.
It was called a dead river.
It's called a dead river.
Yeah,
That's
depressed
where the river dies.
Depressed river.
Where it goes down.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice. Can I
You
borrow
gotta
that?
do. Yeah.
I'm doing it right now for the special. It's called a dead river, and then a guy went down it in a barrel.
Dead River
I mean,
Podcast. That
yeah.
could work.
Dead River podcast is pretty good.
Not bad.
Did
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
name the podcast?
I think we might have.
The Dead River?
We'll find out.
Dead River. What about Dead Woman podcast?
Oh, what about yeah?
That's already taken.
Murdering people.
that's every
Try
podcast.
to take it.
slowly.
Yeah.
It's literally every podcast.
What Dead Women Podcast?
Yeah, it's all like, and then another woman died.
You know what would
Yeah.
be a $5 billion idea for a podcast?
Let's hear
Is
it.
you interview death row inmates like the day before they go get zapped or shot or whatever.
Zapped. Oh, I suppose in the chair.
Yeah.
I was picturing like
or
a
shot
bug.
with the lethal
Oh yeah.
or
It's
gas
so scary.
or fucking
What would you pick
launched.
if you had to pick a way to die? What would you pick?
Way to die? Not die.
Like on
I
death
don't
row.
want to. Oh,
Zapped,
death row?
lethal injection, or
Oh.
apparently what was the third one? Gas? You think they do gas?
I think they still do that, right?
Really?
Maybe not.
Seems
It's
harsh.
insensitive.
Yeah.
Lethal injection fucks up all the time. You know that.
Yeah, so does the electric chair apparently.
I don't think they do it anymore, do they? Do people still ride the lightning?
I mean, dude, don't fucking.
I don't know.
Dude. You ever say ride the lightning around a Metallica fan, but you're not referring to the album,
What? No?
and they start talking about Metallica albums? I'm
Mm.
doing my A material right now.
That's a good bit. Dude, that was in your first special, dude. You ever say ride the lightning around a Metallica? No, but I said Metallica's gay once around a Metallica fan.
And
it
what
was-
happened?
I found, turns out it was James Hetfield. Yeah.
Wow.
And he's like, how did you know, dude?
Yeah.
He's
Wait
like,
a minute. That's the lead singer. That's the wow.
yeah.
Bro.
He's like, how'd you know that it was gay?
You
Did
have
you
such
just
cool
do-
friends, Adam.
Did you just do this thing where you called yourself gay?
No, it was called, I don't know. I
That
don't
was-
really know. I
That
don't
was
know.
a flip. You
It's
flipped
weird that they had bands like that where it was like telling scary stories for like,
it. Like,
and people are like, this is badass.
but like to metal.
yeah.
To drums.
And then you go to sleep and there's a you're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
It's like baby stuff.
Off to
Monsters.
Neverland. It's
Yeah.
like a mix of like.
That's,
wait, that's
what,
actually.
Peter Pan.
Yeah, exactly. It's like.
It's not. It's for babies.
Yeah, but it was like, but that's happy though. Like
But cool
Neverland was like
babies.
chill.
Yeah.
Just
That's
go
what I
kill
thought.
pirates and
Yeah, that,
fucking
that's
hang
what,
out, you know?
Yeah, and then
And
there's
they're like, go to sleep. We're gonna go fly.
there's a crocodile with a bomb in
Yeah,
his
exactly.
stomach.
They were gonna go fucking
and then Smee maybe a little bit in love with Captain Hook a little bit.
Dude,
Maybe a little
this
bit
whole time,
homoerotic.
all of the Metallica songs are just chill. Master of Puppets. Who doesn't love puppets?
Yeah, what adult is going to a puppet show?
Exactly. It's all lullabies for children.
Yeah, that you know, take that, Kirk Hammett. What's it called?
Kirk Hammett.
Kirk Hammett.
That's what he's. What's,
Jason.
What's it called?
How do I know all their
Robert
names?
Robert Trujillo.
Justin Trudeau.
No, Robert Trujillo.
Jason
Trujillo.
Newstead.
No, he's not in the band anymore.
Did you ever see Some Kind of Monster?
Yeah, I did.
It's
Multiple
so
times.
good.
Yeah, multiple
It's
times.
so good.
Yeah.
When they have a therapy session with Dave Mustaine about
Yeah,
how he
just
left
cries
the
the whole time?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Is this like a Metallica documentary?
It's a
for those of us?
documentary, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
think we've
fucking great.
probably
Who are
talked
fucking
about all this
losers.
on Cumtown. It's the best podcast of all time. Maybe you just call it Cumtown, really.
Cumtown's not a
The
bad name.
name's available.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I like.
Cumtown.
I would-
It'll be
I
good
would-
too.
Problematic.
Can we do Seaman Municipality?
No. You got to just steal the IP.
Jizz.
Nick has said
Area.
publicly before that he doesn't believe in intellectual property, and people just steal from us constantly. So I think you guys, I mean, you're our friends at least.
Mhm.
At
Yeah.
least steal from us, you know? What were we saying? Yeah, no, Some
Brought
Kind of
by-
Monster is amazing.
It's a
It's kind of
documentary
like-
about Metallica.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially as us, like, you know, touring nightclub comedians, we could really relate to that
Relate.
kind of rock star lifestyle. you know?
Absolutely. Sometimes I
mean-
get drink tickets at bar shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when I have to go do an auction at Christie's to get rid of some of my art that was clogging up the place.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like, Lars had to do this, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some kind of monster. I remember.
Fucking Napster.
Relate.
Yeah. Napster's pissing me off,
Constantly,
dude.
bro, fuck that.
People are downloading my act on Napster.
They are. All of your good bits.
When I have to hire a new bassist and I offer him $1 million flat just to join the band, I think about Metallica had to do this too, man.
Yeah, when I got in,
I got a bassist on stage with me now.
When I got in a bus accident and one of the guys when Stav died in that bus accident,
which was crazy.
That's so much.
That was so
I was like,
wild,
this is just like Metallica.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You told him not to sleep on that side.
Yeah. But I found out he faked his death.
Yep.
Yeah. Like
to come back as the fat rascal.
I saw him on. I saw him. He's huge.
It was weird when he faked his death, but then also sold out 6 shows in Baltimore.
Everyone.
Well, this is a terrible time to not be a Metallica fan. I have no idea what's going on.
Not a good
I'm having a seizure.
We're just
a conniption.
the few things we know about Metallica.
That's pretty. You knew quite a lot.
Worth of thing. We know.
Actually, I'm kind of an expert on Metallica.
I'm about to say, should this podcast just be called the Metallica?
Do you remember the Metallica is a good name?
Just the Metallica.
Lars is like gonna be chill with that for sure. His attitude to
easily.
But it's funny when I said Napster, I was just reminded. You remember LimeWire, the other downloading one?
Kinda.
My friend, when we were like 15, my friend was like, "I'm fucking sick of not getting pussy," and I was like, "Yeah, we all are, dude." Like, what? He's like, I can't stand it," and so he came back to school the next day, and he was like. I downloaded these lectures off of LimeWire by this guy. What was his name? It was the guy
Nick Mullen.
No. Nick doesn't do lectures about how to get pussy. I can assure you that with that.
Oh, the dude, the guy that Tom Cruise played.
The guy that Tom Cruise was based
Magnolia?
on. Ross something. What's his name?
I couldn't remember.
Jeffrey Ross. No, now I'm pissed off. Now I have to find it. So he's like, he downloaded lectures and he's like, yeah, this guy tells you how to get pussy. I was like, that's not gonna work,
that's
bro.
Not
and I was like, what? And then he literally fucked at school 3 days later.
No,
I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah.
Another student?
Yeah.
Or it was like a. Here's what you do.
Ross Jeffries.
Oh, of course, Rob
Yeah.
Jeffries.
And I was like, what do you do? And he's like, you have to ask a woman like her biggest like trauma and then touch her like arm
Jesus.
And I was like, that sounds evil, dude. I was like, we're 15. That still sounds evil.
But he was so correct.
And then he's like, also you have to run something called patterns. And I was like, what are those? And he's like, you put like it was like subliminal messaging. He's like, you put like
like you plant seeds.
Yeah, like I always thought that women are blow me. And I was like. And I was like, bro, that's not gonna work. Fucked in the AV room 3 days later. Dated that girl for the next 2 years and had her saved in his phone as.
Did they have
bitch.
sex again?
She was bitch.
Can I copy your notes from third period? Sit on my face.
He's the coolest guy. He's honestly the greatest guy I ever met. And the rest of us, it took years before we fucked.
So this Magnolia fellow, he just figured out the late gal brain, and then he sort of told everyone about it.
Yes. It was Ross. No, he was like a pickup artist. He was like like guys that would do like lectures for
incels.
Yeah, but at least those guys were trying to get pussy. You know.
I suppose it's a thing to aspire to.
I don't like incel. Like it's mean that people are like these are the most dangerous members of society.
What, incels?
It's not getting pussy is the worst thing in the world.
I would say we're
gonna double
incels.
down on it by being like, not only are you a fucking loser, but you're Osama bin Laden about it.
Everyone's an incel during the day.
I think it's just the guys who actually believe the shit.
Believe what? That they don't get pussy.
Yeah, but that's like they believe it's
there
not their fault.
There are guys that don't get pussy.
There are guys that don't. Yes, there are.
There are guys that don't get.
But
they want pussy.
But those guys.
You remember being 14? We wanted pussy.
I was terrified of it.
I was scared.
Terrified.
And I was like,
a boob felt more correct for me.
Do you remember
at 14.
the boners you'd get while you're jacking off? They were like angry, like vibrating.
Oh, dude, and they couldn't
they
come.
were like
they would
vascular.
just go.
Has that changed for anyone?
What?
Has that changed?
For them? No. Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, as an adult man, I'm barely hard at this point. It's not even erotic to me.
But are you excited?
For myself?
Yes.
No. No.
You're just like going through the motions.
I barely jack
Do
off.
it like this, bro. You can't spell erotic without rod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's absolutely go.
So you guys
You know
are
what I'm
just you're getting 14-year-old
Why do you think my fucking
style
legs
boners.
been like this the whole time?
yeah, I'll get a big. I'll
Because
get
you have an erection.
yeah.
No, I'm just.
You get soft boners.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm not showing up for the prom for myself. I'm like, whatever, dude.
The
I'm not
prom-
who am I trying to impress?
Well, it's not. I don't think I've ever had a boner
I
being
barely
like
jerk
this'll
off
get 'em.
anymore.
What?
I have a
You don't
girlfriend.
jerk off
I
anymore?
have like sleep with my girlfriend from time to time.
You have. That's man. Good for you, buddy.
What am I? She's in the apartment.
Yeah.
What am I gonna like watch Bang Bus in the other room? Just loud
What?
slapping.
Have you? Do you? Is that even still a thing? Bang bus?
I hope so.
Yeah. You
Is
ever-
this, I'm assuming this is where folks are having sex on a bus.
no, this is another Metallica
No,
thing.
they would
It's
get
another.
it.
Metallica
It's
again.
another Metallica documentary.
Did you think it was real when you were a kid?
No.
I thought at first when they dropped the girl off.
You mean?
I've
did
talked
you
about this
mean-
before.
Did you think they were actual
I
just
thought it was
strangers
just a
off the side of the
girl
road?
on
Yeah,
the street.
sure.
and
I
I was
could
like,
say, I
wow.
could say I did. Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
At first, yeah, I was like,
And then
what?
at the end, it's sad because
Yeah.
they drop her off in a nondescript parking lot, and she's like, "What the hell? Where are you going?" And I was like, "That's so sad for the girl." I was like, "You just paid her money to have sex," and then she's like, "Where? What?"
I never finished the videos.
It really made me sad.
I would always.
Can you drive me to the movies,
I-
please?
What do you mean? There's a third act.
I always came the
They
moment she
followed
said she needed
3-act
the
story
ride.
structure like perfectly. If you want to learn how to write a screenplay, you gotta
Bang bus.
watch
Yeah.
it to the end.
Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Stanislavski talked about it.
I was a sensitive kid. I cried during Dumb and Dumber when I was a kid.
Nice.
Which part do you remember?
When they gave I was a little. My parents rented it for me, and I was with a babysitter. They were like, "You like Jim Carrey?"
He's dumb.
No, but it was like when they give the blind kid the bird, and he goes, "Pretty bird, pretty
And
bird."
you're just bawling.
I was like, "That's so sad. The kid can't see."
I did cry during The Waterboy when I had a fever one
What
time.
a pussy, dude.
No, I mean,
What? You cried during the Waterboy?
I did, yeah.
Why?
Because
of the plight of the
I blame the
developmentally
fact that I had a
disabled?
fever, and it was. But I do think it's a well done thing, where his mom comes to the nice football game,
Kathy.
'Cause no one's gonna come to bat for me
Mama.
on this. So,
I love that you blame it on a fever.
I'm not going to read an ad because you guys need to practice for your new podcast. So I want to see. Take it away. This is the highlighted stuff. This is important. So
you
this is
only
a
read the
cold-
highlighted stuff.
There's a cold read. I want you, both of you guys. Maybe you do it once, and then you do it once.
There's a ketchup
and then
stain on
we
it.
could do it. This is kind of like an American Idol. I could be Randy Jackson,
Gotcha.
and I could tell you who's done it better.
Okay.
It's
All right. The best way to learn a language: immersion, living where the language is spoken and using it every day. But if that's not in the cards this year, you can still learn a language the second best way, and that's with Babbel.
okay. Keep going.
I
No,
think-
no. Okay, let him take a crack at that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have the it factor.
I think I did pretty good.
Why'd you do like carnival style?
Carnival style.
Best way to learn the
Oh, yeah, you're
language.
kind of right. It was carnival style.
You did
Because
like-
it stinks.
No, the highlight, bro.
Just the highlighted parts.
The yellow
All right,
highlight, dude.
Here we go. The best way to learn a language: immersion. Living where the language is spoken and using it every day. But if that's not in the cards this year, you can still learn a language the second
Oh
best
my
way,
God.
and that's with Babbel.
Oh my god.
Babbel. Babble, babble, babble. Here we go. Babbel's tips and tools are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life stimulations, situations, and delivered with conversation-based teaching so you're ready to practice what you've learned in the real world. Host ad lib. Hey, man.
I'll read that part. You don't say host ad lib, but
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, man. One time I was in Hong Kong, and I tell you right now, I did not know what the fuck people were saying until I heard a little Cantonese immersion tape that they sent me for free to Hong Kong.
woo.
And next thing you know, I was dropping Cantonese left and right. So it really helped me out. And man, that's why Hong Kong is back under Chinese rule. Please talk about. Oh, fuck.
No.
It's
his
so
first time. Don't laugh at him.
easy to learn how to order food, ask for directions, speak to merchants without having to consult language apps on vacation.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. See, I tell you right now.
No, it's hard. It's fine, and it's small print, dude. And I still haven't gotten it after 8 years. I'm not good at this. This is your first try.
Here's a special.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Here's a special. Here's a special limited time deal for our listeners.
Okay.
Right now, get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/tafs.
TAFS.
TAFS.
How do you spell it?
TAFS.
And how do you spell Babbel?
BABBEL.
Let's go.
.com/TAFS. Rules and restrictions is what those are. May apply. Get 55% off.
That's
now, baby.
Wow. Okay.
Follow that, motherfucker.
I actually don't think I can.
Ryan, I don't want to hear Ryan's version ever again, actually.
Yeah, you were very good at that.
Can I talk to Sean privately? I think he's holding you back a little bit.
Listen.
What's he bringing to the table?
What he brings to the table
He's
is
doing
the
this
equipment.
He got the equipment.
He has equipment.
Okay.
He sets it up. He aims the camera. And listen, he's got good questions. Wait, watch.
He asked you the question.
Ask him one of those questions. One of those good questions you got, bud.
What's your favorite race?
Why are you doing the Boston
that?
thing
Listen.
again? What's my favorite race? Mexican.
Why?
Look at that.
Really nice people. I grew up with a lot of them. They're awesome.
Just jumping right. Just
Filipino second. Great at karaoke. Happy, like fun. You know?
Look at that. That is hot stuff, baby. All right.
I can't even think of third place, really.
Third place race.
Well, I said the top two.
Not Jewish.
Jewish. Please.
No.
Not these.
Not the.
No, I'm not touching that.
Not New Yorkers.
I'm not touching that. New Yorkers? That's not a race.
Say that. Go outside and say that out loud.
Oh, you know what the
Go
third
on the
one
streets
is, Ryan?
and say New York ain't no race. See what happens.
Actually, let's run again. Ryan, say what's the third place?
What's third place?
Ryan, it's the human race.
I was waiting for that.
Boom, dude. This is why. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the correct answer.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You don't see. You know.
Mexican, Filipino, human race.
Right. Haul it. You can't have Hall and Oates without the Hall
Yep.
or the Oats. I'm not sure which is which.
Which one is which?
I don't know. I don't know the difference.
I don't think
between
anyone
the two.
knows.
Yeah.
One is like blonde. The other one is like a
Brunette.
like a kind of like a Super Mario kind of looking guy, kind of a mustache.
I thought you were jokingly going to begin to describe me.
Mm.
You're like, what? I'm like a Super Mario looking guy though with a beard.
Oh yeah, you guys
Short,
kind of
kinda pudgy.
do have a
I can
little.
see.
Yeah.
Perhaps a Wario.
Wait, let's run that again. You can't say it. You can't have the Hall without the oats.
You can't have the Hall without the Oats.
And you can't have the I without the DF.
Yep.
Yep.
You can't have the P without the DA.
Yep. And you can't have the two in the pink without the one in the stink.
You can't have the pink without the stink.
You can't have the pink without the stink, unless you're a duck and it's just one hole, the cloaca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't have a cloaca without the penis that shoots out
The
sparkly
corks,
barb.
and they kind of like
Barbie.
scorpion. Get
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
And they have several fake vaginas. Do you know that, ducks?
What? They're
Several
Inside of their vagina, they have several fake vaginas.
they have decoy vaginas.
They have decoy vaginas.
fucking
in
Democrats,
case they don't
dude.
enjoy the duck
I want to
who's
find
within them.
I want to find the right duck.
I'm
decoy.
sick of this wokeness crap. The ducks are doing that now. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Several vaginas.
Several fake vaginas.
They were indoctrined from the eggs.
That's what the
And one
Democrats
real
want,
one.
dude.
You know?
That's what the Democrats want, dude.
Yeah.
What color is it? If the duck has a pink and a stink, what color is it?
Wow.
Mm.
Auburn.
That's the right
That's
answer.
right. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Also, if you ever play Duck Hunt, Nintendo's Duck Hunt, when you shoot the duck and it goes like that, if you pause as the duck's exploding, you see all fake
every
vaginas.
vagina.
You know
Yeah.
that
It's a map of fake vaginas.
that's how American sniper Chris Kyle, the Army found
Yeah,
him
sure.
because he was the best at duck hunt.
Navy SEAL.
Yeah, Navy SEAL.
Army too, he's in both.
If you guys could be in a branch of the military, which one would you be in?
Special forces.
Of what?
Special Forces is Army.
Just regular, just the most
Okay.
intense shit.
And Sean, how about you?
I think. I mean, if I could be. So you're saying like if I had the fortitude, like if I was the kind of guy that.
Navy SEAL?
Yeah, I'd go Navy SEAL.
I know that is the answer.
To see it, but like I couldn't. But if I could be, if I was like that guy who was like I had fucking muscles and all that shit, and I want to fucking kill and I want to bash motherfuckers,
And
like,
I can hold my breath for like
real.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I'd do Navy SEAL.
Is that like a I know
guess.
Pride Month just ended, but is that like you got an otter, a bear, a Navy SEAL? Is that one of them?
I would think that a gay man would have sex with a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
I would like to think.
Yeah. I think so too.
I bet gay men.
Oh yeah. He went to the Naval Academy.
Oh, he went to the Naval Academy?
Yeah.
Did he know any Navy SEAls?
In the Navy.
Yeah. Hey, you went to the Naval Academy. How long did you learn? How long did y'all spend training in regards to lint?
Yeah. Did you study? Did you major in innies or outies?
Yeah. When you graduate, do you get pierced?
Yeah.
If you're a woman. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That started with men, by the way.
How do you sleep at night with all the evils that America has committed? Of the Navy.
Wait, do you know that? You remember when belly button piercing? Oh fuck, we fucked that up.
Yeah. Go
was one
ahead.
we
Go
could've
ahead.
gone.
Go ahead.
But you remember?
Let's run it again.
Okay. Hey, did you major?
Hey, baby killer.
Yeah.
Hey, you fucking baby killer. Fuck you, Bush. Go ahead. Yeah.
You remember when belly button piercings was men? When men were doing it?
Yeah.
First?
Slash had one.
Are we not doing that anymore?
I haven't seen a male with a navel ring in 25
I've never
years.
seen it. I
The
didn't
only
even know
one
that
I've
was
In, like,
seen
the
is
mid-90s.
Slash.
Really?
Yeah.
Slash from Guns N' Roses had one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need a piece of that.
Hey, dude, bro.
He's a slut.
Dude, hair metal and homoerotica.
pull that shit out,
the
watch
Venn
that-
diagram is
Watch
almost
that
a full
shit
circle.
explode.
Hair metal?
Yeah,
What is that?
like
Like
80s
Jack's,
metal.
Like Jack's arms, but for hair?
Like they have
Oh.
big muscles, but they're fucking wearing spandex and they're doing guitar solos for other dudes. It's like very homoerotic.
I never got into that. I'm more into sports.
Do you think that was gay?
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
No.
come on.
No, it was like girls like
What?
that.
There's no.
They were-
I think it's crazy. What's
Wasn't
gay
the
about
lead
it?
singer of Judas Priest?
Nah, what's even gay about that?
He's not gay.
See, this is why we're
He's
doing a
not gay?
podcast. He'll just fucking run with
He's
it.
not gay,
He
dude.
commits.
Rob Halford?
Who's the
That's
gay
what-
man? Who's the gay one?
Rob Halford isn't gay. Dude.
No, but there's a man who's a front man of a metal band who everyone liked
Liberace?
and was singing about having sex.
Sandy Koufax, they say.
No,
It-
that was Judas Priest.
It was Rob Halford.
Yeah.
I'm just acting like I don't think he's gay.
That was that Mark Wahlberg movie. Shout out, to your lineage there.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Where he
one?
plays the rock star.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
band
It's called
is-
Rockstar.
Yes.
I totally forgot about that movie.
And the band was called Steel Dragon,
Uh-huh.
and I think they were based off Judas Priest. Wow. Right?
But they hadn't found out Rob Halford was
No,
gay.
they kicked him out, and he was like, "It's because I'm gay, isn't it?" And they were like, "I don't care who you shagging, mate. I just don't fucking like your fucking face, mate."
Mark Wahlberg played the gay guy?
No, the guy that he was replacing.
Yeah. You
Was
know
the-
that?
yeah.
I imagine he's not chill with that. He's a very religious man. Catholic.
Well, I mean, for his communion, what do you have to do to beat an Asian guy till he went blind, right?
That
was part of the
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Yeah, that was part of his.
Yeah.
His like that was part of the right, and that's part of the Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of communion.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's what this church has done. You guys are Catholics?
I
You're
mean,
not? Patton? Isn't that's a Irishman, no?
Irish Scottish.
Irish Scottish.
did you go to church?
Not by choice.
Right.
Yeah,
But
I-
so did they make you get confirmed?
I don't know.
Which feels weird.
I know I had a first communion.
Your
but I mean,
family was Catholic. That's what I
No.
was asking.
my parents are
How
not.
do you have first communion then?
Because I went to Catholic schools. That's the only good schools in the South.
Well, why would a non-Catholic family send you to a Catholic school?
Because the
It's the
fucking
football
public
program.
schools
Football
was dog
program.
shit.
Football program.
Oh, they had a
football
football program.
Football
Well, no, and also
program.
all the public schools in Louisiana are dog shit. So I went to the Catholic.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. and had to wear a uniform. You remember?
Really?
Were you guys in high school when you didn't have to wear uniforms?
Well, I went to public high school.
Same.
But did you have to? Because I went to public high school, but
Yeah.
growing up, from like kindergarten, 8th grade was all Catholic school.
Yeah.
But then I went to public high school because I got kicked out of fucking Catholic high school
Yeah.
or asked to leave.
Really? Why?
Because I was just a bad student.
Oh my god.
And they were like, he's bringing us all down. He's
Oh, you
making us all
didn't-
look
Like
bad.
grades wise, or you were
Yeah,
just a naughty
grades and just
bastard?
like a fucking little shit.
Really?
shit.
What'd you do?
I was sarcastic a lot.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, I don't remember. I don't recall ever.
Who else
being
is
The
New Orleans.
Catholics have disdain for sarcasm.
Mark
Norman?
is.
Mark
Yeah.
Norman, yeah.
And did
Yeah.
he go to Catholic as well?
I don't know. Mark went to. I don't.
Because that guy's sarcastic. I mean, he wouldn't. cut
Mark?
it. Yeah. If
What are
he,
you talking about?
he'd be in Catholic school and they'd be like, "Let me put my finger." in
No.
He'd be like, "Let me put my finger." He'd be like, "Cavity." You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Which hole?
Cavity.
Maybe in school they'd be like, "Take a knee, young man."
I didn't realize
And-
someone. My friend said to me recently, he's like, "You know that skater comedian?" I was like, "Who?" He's like Mark Normand, and I didn't realize he was like the sick skater.
Oh, yeah, he
apparently,
does the
he was
skateboarding.
nice at skating.
Yeah.
Before, what?
He
Can't ride a bike?
He can't ride a bike.
Why are you talking shit about Normand right now? Why you're saying that? In fact, girls might be listening, dude. So anyway, so you guys, like this is kind of going to be the vibe of your podcast. Ryan's going to look disinterested, bored, like a woman a little bit, gray eyelash.
Slowly turning whiter as the day
Really?
goes on.
I've
yeah.
been catching grays recently.
You have?
I caught a bunch of grays.
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
can see.
But you look like
I
fucking
caught a
Wolverine right
Yeah,
now.
that works though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look like
The
Logan.
salt and pepper works.
Thanks, bro.
Would
Yeah.
you get the surgery to get the blades?
I got that shit.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. That shit's still healing, but I can't.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Logan, dude. He was from Louisiana, no?
Shit. No.
No,
That's-
Gambit.
That was Gambit.
That was Gambit. Yeah.
Logan is the best, I think, super like Marvel movie made so far.
With
There's
the
Logan.
kids. With the kids.
With the kids.
What about the very first Spider-Man?
I think it's better. I think it's better than every one of them ever made.
This is a good idea for your podcast.
Yeah.
What's
I like the
best
very first
Marvel
Spider-Man.
movie?
I think it's the best superhero movie made so far.
Mm-hmm.
Is Logan.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think it is?
What?
Aaron Brockovich.
That's a dope one.
Because
dude.
there are
'Cause that's a
superheroes
real-
all around us every day.
She's a real hero. She fought for those fucking Californians. She got those Californians
Yeah, and
water.
the water.
Because the
The
government,
water.
because that cuck,
And Flint
because that
still
liberal
don't.
cuck motherfucking governor weren't giving it to him.
And there's Flint still don't have that.
Where's that? Where's the Aaron
Do they have
Brockovich in
water
Michigan?
yet? Do they
Aren't
have water
those
yet?
folks? Yeah. What the hell?
They still don't have water?
They should have some.
Can we check
Dasani?
if Flint got water yet?
Yeah. Who got? Yeah. Why is
That would
no
be
one
so
on that?
fucking hilarious if you saw like a Smart Water ad, like Flint brought to you by Smart Water.
Is Flint Waters? I don't even know. Michael Moore's from there?
Oh, no wonder
Oh,
he's a
yeah.
documentarian.
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad ruined the water. My dad.
What was the first one he did? God damn
Bowling
it.
for Columbine.
Yes.
Does-
Yeah. That was sick.
Oh,
That
the
was a
Flint.
fucking twisted one.
As officials have claimed, the use of water filters and replacement of lead water lines has solved the crisis.
So
they
we're
have
good.
water?
No, I don't. I think it's a lie.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
Obama said he solved it, but he didn't. Solved in 2020. I'm getting different dates.
I
They
don't
have clean water.
Okay, there
They
we
have
go.
Shout
clean
out
water?
to Flint, those welfare queens. with
Honestly,
their-
I'm very happy to hear that. I had no idea. It's
Yeah.
been a
that
long
was like
time.
a thing. They said it still doesn't have it.
Oh, it does not have it?
Have you been to have they fixed the Six Flags yet in New Orleans?
No, they'll never fix that shit.
What happened to your
They
Six
had-
Flags?
Katrina?
Nick and I broke
A
in.
lot of water.
Nick and I
A whole
broke.
bunch of water.
Nick and I
Damn.
broke
Speaking of
in.
water.
We broke into that Six Flags.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You'd probably just follow the fucking squatters in there. There's like a legion of squatters. They're like a
Still,
squatter city in there. I don't think they should fix it. I think they should leave it
it looks awesome.
like that.
yeah, it would be
yeah.
a cool place for all homeless people to live. Just a cool amusement park.
The graffiti is really funny in that Six Flags because
Yeah.
there was a wall Nick and I saw where it was like a guy trying to figure out the swastika, and there were like 6 drafts, and then he finally got it on the last
Yeah?
one. Yeah,
Couldn't figure out.
which is like he was
figure
trying
out
to
which-
figure out
yeah.
the geometry, and he just couldn't get it
Yeah.
right.
One of them he fucked up, and it was the actual original, the Hindu symbol. What is it? What is it?
Is it? But I thought it's the same, or is it reversed?
No, I thought it was reversed, maybe.
Really?
The original thing that a swastika was,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Wait, so originally that shit was called Jazzland. Whoa.
Nice.
Man,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah,
cool
you
move.
can go back all the way. It doesn't.
That's pretty
it won't
fucking
fall.
wild.
These
I
are
thought
nice
for a
chairs.
moment, I was like, well, here comes a blooper. You know? Oh, no.
Yeah.
But it was called Jazzland, and it was just whack. It was just dumb. And then Six Flags came in and took it over, and we were like, we got this.
Yeah.
And then Katrina hit, and they were like, whatever happened to that guy?
The bald guy with the suit.
Yeah.
The ball guy, you got me too.
Yeah, that makes sense. All those kids around.
All those kids.
I think we all saw that coming.
Yeah, we worked at a theme park. I mean, it's
And
just
you
kids,
dance in a suit.
kids, all
Yeah.
over. You know,
Oh,
Wait, have you
fuck.
fucked kids? They call that Me Too?
they called him the Pied Piper of R&B. That old man.
Wow.
The whole time.
That's crazy. That that has to be the hackiest joke ever. But I just put that together in my mind.
The Pied
What?
Piper. of
That
R&B.
R. Kelly was calling himself the Pied Piper of R&B.
He was calling himself that?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it was all there.
He wanted it.
I'm sure
yeah.
a million people have to have made that joke, but it just dawned
Yeah.
on me. Yeah,
He wanted to be caught doing it by the time he'd been doing it long enough for the experience to be old enough to get into a bar. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
is that from the act as well, or
That's the new closer.
You're my favorite stand-up, bro.
Fucking ridiculous.
You really are. You're Nick and
Uh,
my favorite stand-up. We were
well-
talking about it the other day.
Well, thank you, but I.
This guy is an institution. I
I was
know I
trying
say
to say-
institution every episode. It's my institution
All right.
pledge.
Uh,
Yeah.
I institutionally feel like I'm gonna fucking barf.
So on a podcast, you have to go into the mic.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome. If you would barf right now, I would be so happy.
I would
Barf if you do Jackass style.
That would be cool.
No,
I saw Steve-O live once. He put lemon in his eyes and jumped off a ladder.
We're in a weird place, me and Steve-O, right now.
Are
ya?
you?
Yeah. What happened?
He came on this show, thought Nick and I were bullying him. We kept saying we love you. Then I did his podcast. Then he said that he was like, yeah, like I don't get your thing. And I was like, I'm just a bad guy. Are you throwing up?
This yawn is not anything indicative of anything you're saying.
Oh, you're doing a
This
yawn
was-
throw up.
Not just that. Yeah.
A lot of guys in the NFL do that when they're like on the gridiron. They're like, and then
Yeah.
hide the
barf.
throw up. Yeah.
Wait, Steve-O thought you and Nick were bullying him?
Yeah, we had just have bad personalities.
Oh,
Yeah. And then I did his podcast, and then he asked me what Zionism is in the podcast.
Oh, I
and
saw that clip.
Yeah, and he was
Well,
like,
yeah.
Bob Marley's talking about it. He thought it was like a reggae thing. And I was like, if you should, on the news. Actually, as a Jewish person, yes, it is a reggae thing.
A guy who's spent 20
Yeah.
years snorting jellyfish and getting kicked in the balls.
I think, in retrospect, I think that Johnny Knoxville and Jeff Tremaine just sex trafficked guys that were doing drugs into hurting their balls. I think that's probably what
that's what you think that's
Jackass.
what Jackass
In
was?
retrospect, that's what Jackass is, and they walk the earth broken men, you know. But we love them.
In like
Yeah.
2000.
He got him paid.
You got him paid. In 2006?
Sex.
6.
2006.
When the Jackass 2 or Jackass 3, one of
Jackass
those
2
movies.
is the best movie of all time.
One of the- was
that
that
and Borat.
So Jackass 2, I think it was 2, had come out. A friend of mine was working as an assistant for Johnny Knoxville. So he got us into like the premiere party at that
Wow.
hotel in Hollywood that's on Hollywood and
Roosevelt.
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And in the pool area. And it was like, oh, and we went and it was fucking bunch of open micers, you know. We
You're
went
about to throw up right now?
I might barf any minute.
Why?
I'm insanely hungover.
What did you do last night?
We recorded some episodes of the podcast and we're like, we can have a couple beers.
So you said welcome to, and
We
then
said we're just
you
not
didn't
gonna
know what to
No,
say.
we don't know what it
We
is.
don't know what it's called yet.
Okay, wait, sorry, cut you off about the
Yeah, and we
Roosevelt.
went out and we drank too much alcohol
Mhm.
afterwards.
Okay, so the premiere that you were at the pool.
Oh yeah, and Johnny.
You
Oh no,
got-
sorry.
You were molested by Wee Man.
No.
No.
But that dude was just drenched in fucking women.
He
Wee
was
Man?
getting
Like I was
pussy.
walking around with a fucking cape of women. Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
insane.
That rules.
What do you think he does with girls?
Just he goes down on them. He just walks
As
into
my
their,
4
Does he
foot tall
climb
gym teacher.
into their pussies?
Yeah.
And then he's like born.
Yeah,
That's
He
his
does-
fetish?
He does like yeah,
He's
yeah.
like
he does.
it's a birth fetish.
Yeah. yeah. There it is.
He does a baby
There it is.
baby play.
There it is. Fucking finally, someone
Yeah.
gets it.
You know they have regular penises.
Sure.
I
or
think
like, or they just
little
look
people,
regular because they're they're a normal sized penis, which is what 5.1 inches.
I think it's about 11 and a
It
half.
looks
11 and a
that
half
way.
inches.
It looks that way
It's
on
like
a
11.
three and a half
It's
foot
like
person.
this, like 11 and a half maybe.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
right.
like
full foot.
like 7 maybe. Maybe like that's 5.1 right there.
Like, what if the proportion of their body that is smaller, it all is made up in the dick.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
So they just had like enormous penises.
Like just straight up,
Just
16-inch
unusable.
dicks.
Just if you're like
It's massive. Yeah.
lucky. If you're like jealous of them, because they have
so big.
Well, it's like they say that about
Yeah.
special needs people that they.
Really? I thought
That
it was
they-
just strength.
I think they also have monsters.
Really?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Look, I know people who would take that trade off.
Yeah. It's also a woman's dream, I think.
Just a
It's a guy who can't think
Mm-hmm.
with
That
a
can
fat
just
hog.
fucking-
That's what
That's
they
why
all
they're.
are.
That's where they're plowing through these fellas.
That's what's in those speeches that
Yeah.
guy was giving.
That's why Biden's faking it for pussy. Biden, classic faker. Yeah.
Jill
He's
was so
actually
wet watching that debate.
fucking. He's only 70. You know,
At least.
smashing buds.
He's at least 60. I
He's at
think.
least 48.
He's at least.
no.
He is. He's definitely 48. I saw him.
I
saw him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's 48.
I've been feeling old recently, but I realized I've only been eligible to be president 2 years. Kind of
You
a
still
young
have
man.
time.
Kind of a young man.
You have a lot
Yeah.
of time.
Wait, what's eligibility to do?
35.
Why do I keep fucking yawning?
I don't know. You're tired.
No, I'm not.
What were you guys? You guys were doing beer bongs and stuff.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You're
beer
doing-
bongs.
Yeah, we're doing beer bongs.
Just two guys doing beer
Just beer
bongs
bonging it, dude.
in a living room.
Dude.
Yeah,
That was
we
That would
wild,
be
dude.
so
We were
funny.
doing
to do.
beer bongs in the
Beer
bang
bong.
bus.
Just
Yeah.
just watching porn, beer bongs,
it
two
was
guys
wild.
living room.
Dude, just wild, bro.
35-inch like LED,
Wild,
like
dude.
LCD television.
We just made a compilation of just guitar solos
Yeah, yeah.
from every fucking rock song ever.
Porn-
Just playing that back to back.
It was
Porn
really dope.
DVDs
Just-
off of a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, dude. PlayStation 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
I remember I told my dad, I was like, "Can we get PS2?" He's like, "No," and I was like, "It has a DVD player, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
Do you not want our family to have a DVD player?"
Wait, the PS2
You called him a
had
loser?
No, I didn't say that. I would never. I respect him more than anything. No, yeah, it had a DVD player.
Yeah. PS2.
that? I didn't think DVDs were even out yet. by the time
Oh, they were
PS2
there. Yeah. I had a DVD burner very early to the DVD burner game. So when the Family Guy movie came out, I made a mere $55 selling 11 copies of that fucking thing
At school.
at school.
To girls, probably, right?
Two girls, they're stupid. They don't know.
Girls don't know.
They don't know. It's
don't
not. They thought it was
know.
the original DVD.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
I'm like, you can't even see. There's no sticker.
why does
Like,
it say CDR on
God,
it?
they're dumb.
Like, they're so
Does
stupid.
Blu-ray still exist?
Who?
What is wrong with you?
Got questions, man.
Just Blu-ray, it's the highest fidelity we have.
Yeah.
It's bigger than DVD.
It's bigger than
We have-
Laserdisc. I'll tell you
We
that.
have like there's like a
Tell me that. I'll see if I believe it.
yeah, he'll shit if he
you ever
believes it.
fuck with Laserdisc?
No.
No, yeah.
I'm not
Dude, like-
fucking Patrick Bateman. I'm not a businessman in the 80s killing women.
To Laserdiscs.
Yeah.
That rules.
I'm not listening to sports by Huey Lewis in the news and chopping up women.
Wait, did you fuck with Laserdisc?
No.
No.
Okay.
He's 21 years old.
Doesn't even know.
I'm at least 48.
Yeah.
You're at least 48?
At least.
I mean, same thing. At least 48's a great title.
That's not bad. Yeah, that could be the pod.
That's like what
Yeah,
every
yeah.
episode's at least 48 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And people are...
Oh, actually, the soaking podcast, because we leave it all in. We don't edit nothing out. Soaking.
Oh yeah.
But that's like a Mormon sex act.
Right, so they'll think we're Mormons and having
But
sex.
it has nothing to do with being Mormon.
Do you know that people will jump on the bed when you're soaking, and so that you're
Yeah.
not necessarily thrusting?
Sucks.
Do you know about
apparently,
that?
apparently,
Have you
whoever's
heard about this?
well, no,
My
it's
friend-
a two-part thing because whoever's jumping on the bed apparently lubes the hand up, holds their erect cock, and the jumping action
It's like
also
a
creates like
what
a
is it? It's like a
masturbation.
Rube Goldberg machine.
yeah.
It is.
What are they
Of
doing? Like,
dudes.
da, 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 da,
And
da,
they
da.
jump up and down and that creates the masturbation motion. So it's like
disgusting.
Oh, they can't even jerk off?
yeah. So
just do it normal style and have butt
like
sex
that.
with the girls. So
That's
you're
so-
not.
there's got to be
technically-
one guy in the group that's only the jumper for all of these things.
I like to just jump and watch.
yeah. And one guy, I bet there's a whole fucking village of them.
My friend went to
Jumpus.
University of Florida back in the day with
Why?
Tebow. With Tebow, the same years, Tebow years.
Timothy Tebow?
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
she told me he got like he was abstinent, right? But she's like he got maybe like 100,000 blowjobs.
100,000 blowjobs?
He got like I don't know if no one's doing the math, but
Why is that not a prize on like Wheel of Fortune?
well, it should be like a NCAA football record,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
Wait, this
He,
was.
he should
100,000
be in
blowjobs.
Canton. He should be in Canton, Ohio, the football Hall
Blowjob
of
capital
Fame,
of the world.
100,000 BJs. Yeah. What? You heard this story?
100,000 blowjobs.
Yeah, the guys at the Naval Academy were all talking about it too.
Yep.
Wow.
During belly button class.
Isn't that evangelical?
Fucking-
Like Christian kids would just
walk
have
into
butt
traffic.
sex, right?
What?
They just have butt sex and stuff. So they can say virgins.
Yeah.
That's not like really a thing anymore. Oh, I guess people have less sex now. Kids.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't
Well,
believe
there's so
it.
much more porn and
Listen.
things.
No. People are
things
just
to yoink to.
lonelier. They're lonelier, and we
I
made
don't think
them.
it's true.
No, why? Because you're having sex with kids. With
That was the
kids?
insinuation, but if you say it out loud, then it's not funny, you fucking jerk off. What the hell?
Dude.
How long have you been doing this show? This thing stinks. I like it, though. Thanks for having me. I'm kidding.
I think it smells pretty good.
I know. It's pretty nice in here.
I think it smells nice and good.
Just try my best, dude.
I think you're doing damn.
100,000 blowjobs, they say.
I don't know if it's 100,000.
That's the
dude.
name of the podcast.
Yeah.
Right there, bro.
Yeah.
100,000 beach.
The Guck Throat Goat 100,000. The official throat goat. Yeah.
100,000. In fact, we do. The idea is each episode is about a historic blowjob,
Mm-hmm.
and we do 100,000 episodes.
Yeah. When Martha was sucking George's
Exactly.
dick,
He was saying
We do
last
4 a
night.
day.
General Washington's
4 a
dick.
day.
He was saying last night that he thinks hell might be when you are getting a blowjob and then you come and then it doesn't stop and it starts to hurt and it just never ends and it's just terrible pain for the rest of time.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts on that?
that's what I thought.
Do you live in a cartoon universe? That doesn't happen.
I mean, it could in hell. Hell is a cartoon.
No,
universe.
he did that as. Oh, you said it's in hell.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what hell is.
That's not a thing that happens to
no,
you.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's not that.
I thought that was like a brag. You're
No,
like,
no.
oh no, hell
So
is like when
sometimes I
come,
nut so hard it causes
when I come and
pain.
it's like 4 times, 5 times longer than Peter North.
Dude, that is a thing that
Peter North.
young kids would make that laugh.
Dude.
I went to high school with a kid
Why are we talking
who
about him this whole time?
I don't know. Yeah, we should have been.
Peter fucking
What
North?
the hell?
Oh,
Did you ever see that Hustler magazine where the blonde
Yes.
lady had a saxophone in her pussy?
I never miss a.
Great. He convinced us all that was
periodical.
his mom, and then she was like having her friends over, and he was like fucking all these porn
Wait,
stars.
I'm confused. What? There's a Hustler magazine where a woman.
Has a saxophone in her vagina.
I did miss this.
The reed, the mouthpiece.
Yes. Not
And
the
she
whole
was like
thing.
queefing into it,
Apparently, and she was all like,
and everyone was like, "Oh, Satchmo over here."
Yeah, get your heart out, buddy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Look at Kenny G over here.
"Yeah," and I was like 8 years old, and
The
he
guy
convinced.
from the E Street Band.
Mhm. Yeah. Clarence Clemens.
Yeah,
Yeah, hell of a sax player.
yeah.
Oh,
Hell of a-
absolutely. Let's talk about our favorite sax players.
Yakety Sax, top sax song of all time.
Mhm.
Yep,
Benny
yep.
Hill,
Crooked Joe.
Crooked
He
Joe,
could only play the alto.
Bill Clinton. That's cool. How old are you?
Oh, old enough to know what you're talking about.
Well, I was
Bill
like,
Clinton playing
I
the
was
sax?
4.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
4, and I remember I'm like, that guy is cool.
Yeah.
Yes, sunglasses. What did he do? Heartbreak Hotel. He did Elvis. On Arsenio, he did.
yeah,
that
Heart-
probably got him more votes than any policy he ever.
It's you just need to be cool to be the president.
Yeah. That's why I'm voting for Biden.
I think this is my theory. Every election. Me too. Yeah, me too, dude.
Yeah.
Every election, the cooler person has won. Let's test that.
Hillary Clinton.
She's not cool.
I think she's very cool.
Wait.
Trump. Okay, look at Trump is like everyone knows has had a boss like Hillary, and she's like giving you shit over the weekend, making you come in on a Saturday,
taking you stapler all the time.
Like having a boss like Trump, you can get away with doing no work for about 11 years.
Was Reagan cooler than Carter?
Yes, the Gipper. He was an actor. Yeah.
I guess that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Was George W. So Clinton was cooler than George Sr. Obviously.
Yes.
W was cooler than.
He ran against that guy
Gore.
that was on the tank with the helmet that was too big. Dukakis. There was a picture of him on a tank, and he
Michael
put
Dukakis.
a helmet on, and they were like, "This guy looks like a fucking loser." Yeah, Kerry was less cool than Bush.
Also,
Bush was cooler than
Bush got,
Gore.
he also like Major League.
yeah,
Asshole.
Gore was
Remember
not
that?
cool.
Gore wasn't cool.
I specifically remember Gore not being
Obama
cool.
was cooler than Romney. That guy was a fucking loser.
He was a nerd.
It's the cooler guy. It's a popularity contest.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
Wait.
interesting.
Who did he run against the first time? McCain.
Yeah.
McCain was kind of.
McCain was pretty cool.
He called his wife a.
Really?
Yeah, on the Straight Talk Express. Remember his bus? It was
No.
called like the Straight Talk Express, and he was like, "Cindy, you're being
Wow.
in front of the media."
That's pretty cool.
No, I guess Obama was cooler than McCain.
Barely.
What are you talking about? Obama was so
Yeah, but McCain
so
was in a
cool.
POW camp. That rules.
Yeah, he's a loser. Do you remember
Damn.
Trump?
I
Trump
do
was like,
remember that.
"I like the people that weren't caught." Dude, Trump is so funny. Trump's way cooler than Hillary. Joe, in the last election, they had a video where he's like, "This is my Corvette," and he's like, "I like to drive fast," and I was like, "This is gonna win him the election," and it did. Yeah. Now Trump is back to being cooler than Joe.
You think? I still think he's looks
I
like
don't
a
know.
doofus.
Joe was looking pretty
No.
cool the other night, dude.
I was like, I
like-
was watching that. I was like, this guy is a loser.
Cool guys always look a little lost.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe was doing the like, I'm just shy.
I've just
Yeah.
been cool for 4
I'm
years
the
now.
mysterious shy kid in class.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just kind of like here but not here, you know.
Yeah.
That's how you be a cool white. It's like you're never fully there, you know.
Yeah.
James Dean always hid a
What do you
little
mean
bit
a
of his
cool
face.
White? White people are cool.
Listen, buddy. Listen.
Don't come on, dude.
Who do you think is the coolest Jewish guy to ever live besides you?
Bob Dylan's like my number one.
Bob Dylan's Jewish?
Maybe Karl Marx.
Is Bob Dylan Jewish?
Maybe Sigmund Freud. Woody Allen, pretty cool.
Weird Al?
Not Jewish.
Not Jewish.
No.
No shit.
No.
I thought you said Weird Al. That's what I thought you just said. Before you said Weird Al.
Bernie Sanders?
I think he's cool.
But Bernie
Would you
wasn't.
vote for Bernie if you could?
Larry's cool.
I did.
Larry Sanders?
Larry David.
Yeah. Bernie wasn't cooler than Hillary to win the.
No, they cheated
They
Yeah.
did
because they
cheat.
knew he was cooler.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was yep.
Yeah.
That was not
They
that
knew
was
he
that
was
was not
cooler.
cool.
Yeah.
That was
And
not
that
cool.
was not cool.
Damn.
I didn't like that at all.
That's the podcast name right there.
Damn.
Not cool.
No, you call it damn.
I'm not cool.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm just damn
Yeah.
the podcast.
Maybe call it you crazy for that one.
No.
That's not bad.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he didn't.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yes, he did.
Oh yes, he did. Man.
That'd be good.
That's too long. Too many words.
I like what you said about studying belly buttons in the Naval Academy. We could do something with that.
No, that's too specific. It's
You
not
ex-
communicating anything.
No, that feels like
Yeah.
a universal
just
understandable
call it
thing.
another fucking podcast.
That already exists. Looked it
It
up.
does.
Yeah.
Literally
There's like 5. There's like 5 of them.
another fucking
There's
podcast.
like 5 of those
Dude,
already.
names are so fucking
Yeah.
stupid. I
Yeah.
hate names.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like we're imagine being like 40 and you're like we're the Scorpions. Like this stinks.
Just
you
call
know?
it the original Kings of Comedy official podcast.
Wait, I like the Scorpions. The Scorpions podcast.
The Scorpions.
Dude,
there was a German hair metal. The Scorpions.
Yeah.
We are the
Winds of
Scorpions.
Change. Winds of Change. That was their song.
Mm-hmm.
and Rock You Like a Hurricane.
That was Scorpions as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the first song on Stone Cold Steve Austin's mixtape that he put out in 1998, which I bought.
Really?
Yeah, it was just a list of Stone Cold Steve Austin's favorite songs. And I was 8 years old, and I was like, this is a good idea.
Mhm.
And then it was all the Scorpions.
Oh, he had Lady in Red on that, right?
That would have been.
Never seen a time like it did tonight. Never seen a time so right. I don't know a single word.
Brother. Did he say that a lot?
No. He said, and that's the bottom line. Dude, I checked back in. I have like friends that are sober, so they have to like get into wrestling so they don't do drugs again.
Yeah.
Like as adult men. And I checked back in on SmackDown with them.
Yeah.
The star power is just not there like we had.
Yo.
We had The Rock.
Yes.
We had Stone Cold.
We had Mankind.
These guys are not must-see
X-Pac,
TV.
dude. X-Pac, he told
The-
you to suck it.
He had a sex tape with China.
Did he really?
Did
You had
see it?
China?
We had China, the hottest
China.
girl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Who Triple H is truly in love with, but though would never admit it.
No, he's
Wait,
married
was
to
Triple H
Stephanie.
also?
I know, but he would never admit he truly loves China.
God,
He
come
truly
on.
loves China.
What
Did
about
you see the sex tape?
Oh, with China and X-Pac?
Because of steroids, her clitoris had grown to like a
Really?
small
Did X-Pac
penis.
suck it?
He sucks it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end, everyone.
Yes.
What? No, we just got started.
No, we have to go. I have to go to fucking get. I have
Yeah.
to go.
What, do you get food?
I have to get food.
You have to go get food?
Yeah, I'm doing a fucking picnic in the park with the.
You're doing a
girlfriends.
picnic in a park?
Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's
Wow.
so beautiful.
But I have to go get rotisserie chicken and a picnic basket. Everyone's gonna think I'm fucking Yogi Bear.
Right.
Everyone already thinks. I say this
Mm-hmm.
when I mention. I'm like, I'm going to do Friedland's podcast. Like Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
Old Yogi
That
Bear
guy's got
himself.
some great quotes.
Boo boo.
Yeah.
You know all that.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Look out for their podcast, the original Black Guys of Black.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's it called?
We don't know.
Come up with a fucking name.
It's gonna happen.
Catch and release.
We'll start with that.
Catch and release sounds like
Does it sound
Yeah.
too fishy?
it sounds like a little bit
We're
child
gonna.
predator.
Child predator. It
the
does sound
name-
child
The
predator.
child predator.
It's
You
tough to
gotta-
name stuff without sounding like a child predator.
The official pedophiles of comedy podcast.
That's actually.
I bet you that's available.
That is, there's two of those already.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot
Yeah.
for our guests.
No.
Thanks
Thanks a lot for our
Love
guests.
you.
Thank you, buddy.
Love you, boys.